No, let me give this promise to the people of Sekenita Kradi. On the 7th of December, Ghanaians are going to put 1 month from today. In the 1 month, what will happen? Na Yankopon Adom Electoral Commission or declare that your man may win election. MP so metropolis I ask someone. I will finance my hair low bed, my hair excavator. You want to start you know one. Na that low bed do. Na that kwakufado no krom chebi. Na de kesi de busu efie na nyim. Because now ban obedi 8 years for Ghana Hano. Apart from Nebusiafo.
And you think you have that authority?
I am telling you, we will do it legally. Yeah, from Brescia, we will do it legally. We will relocate it to them. John Mahama Braya, or they are Mary, or the Western region for the Yafaya development. Yama Industries in Western region now. We relocate Kokumasino. And you very relocated the Nakufado the statue. Now you call, oh yeah, Chebi, you the case Nebusia Fenim. Because all baby president Nebusiafo, now why ye, no Fasafo, no ye, no girlfriends, the Wabosha one in the last 8 years, 1 to 1 at the detriment of the ordinary Ghanaian. So that statue, I will look for money. I will find a high and low bed. Nay, relocating here that come Akufado or your neighbor Shafu Chedi. And it's a promise.
All right.
Sommation, in social. Sommation. Nevi yen in social. And no Akufado buy me pamwa chomun sommation. Me pamwa chomun sommation. Me pamwa chomun sommation. And no ne yen social and ne. Ezu. Now ne ose of a home. And no call takradi na no in the statue of Kosi ho. Or no akwa pa huntoma. What be that? Ezu. I was say on my penny bia unya hobrase. Nipa na waso mo bo abaso. No mo kamfo. Enye wan kasa no akoye o statue. Now they abesi ho. No an kasa wako. Mo bon sam mame. No akopa huntoma. What be that? Ezu. No ako university bia ye ma o doctor. Abra o daso ye o man penyo. Anka o de wie na ko no mka say oh ye hwe wejuma o ya ade sei. Enti ye pese wo ba na bo abaso na ma honorary doctorate. University of Ghana henyina we chimo monsa mo mama no doctor no to me baby ode ko ezu eza enti agena sa bibia mbeka hobium ni omu be ya no mo aye no enso obi say ma ban na woso onso ma ban a eba no ebesesa nya ma ban ya ye na abeye aban foforo na maye masesa ma aban eden ensem basabasani.
Now, President John Mahama has launched the construction of 23 more E-block schools in the Bravo region.
The $156 million project, which is funded by the World Bank, is to make senior high school education accessible to rural dwellers. The E-block project, according to President Mahama, will be day schools. He assured scholarships to 10,000 students, mostly from vulnerable homes, to attain higher levels of education. The completion of the E-block schools will increase enrollment to over 5,000 in the SHS level.
Of this 10,000 students, 60% are going to be girls. Aside from that, 125 existing senior high schools will benefit from what we call quality improvements. The focus of this component is going to be on science and mathematics.
The president debunked misleading information making rounds concerning the sanitary pads to senior high schools.
It was therefore disappointing when some people chose to misinterpret the focus of the project and turned it into an issue about sanitary pads. Access to sanitary materials is a very
Tonight, President John Mahama says the Community Day School project will ease the pressure on first-class senior high schools.
Well, speaking at the 70th speech and prize-giving day of the Holy Child,
One problem I have with this exhibition exercise has to do with generally the fact that not a lot of public education has gone into it. And we also acknowledge that there are many institutions that are very, very important in our democracy. We know the media. Some of you have been talking about the exhibition. We also know civil society organizations. And some of us in our own small way, we are telling our students, you must take part in the process. But there are some of our Ghanaian citizens who are in schools. I am thinking that the EC will take that into consideration and if possible go to some of the schools, because we know a number of the students are writing the exams, the WASI, and most of them should be more than 18 and above. So the system should be very fair for them to take part in the process. Well, one of the things about democracy which we Ghanaians don't take it seriously is that anyone who is eligible must be given the chance. The day before the voting, anyone who turn 18 on that day, that person must be given the chance to register. That's what casting the franchise, exercising your vote is all about.
Head of the Political Science Department of the University of Ghana, Dr. Bosman Asare, has bemoaned the violence during the recent limited voters registration exercise.
Speaking on TV3's Captured by Women, Dr. Asare entreated stakeholders to be wary about the occurrence, which, if not checked, could be replicated during the general elections.
The full edition of the program will be telecast on Saturday at 11 a.m.
I think that when you are being very frank with the Ghanaian people, maybe let's say we have to be worried rather than to be concerned, because skirmishes of violence are rampant in our society. When you are concerned is on a limited scale, and when you are worried, then it means it's a bigger problem. Okay. And the reason why I'm saying that is very simple. Once you enlarge the problem, then what it means is that you are going to look for bigger solutions to address it. We don't want something to take us unaware. We know there are certain sports that are prone to violence, and looking at even the limited something which is so limited, look at the problems that came up. So that's an indication that if we don't put certain structures in place, the main election, we are going to have a lot of issues. But I also think that the onus lies on the East.
Yo, Bushan for Michio Bibia Wabaso. I am Koto 101, so Wabaswa Michio. And then you have some technical issues with Accra. Oh, you have some technical issues with Accra, I see. I don't know why. think there's a problem here. System no, I have some stuff you have said, you know. I don't know what is happening.